Philly, Jersey, and worldwide, y'all are now tuned into the hottest mix show on the planet. It's The Blend, a.k.a. La Mezcla, on Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega, 105.7 FM. And you rocking with your boy, DJ Spontaine, a.k.a.
Papi Chocolate.
Hey, man. He said we need energy, man.
Hey,
say it again, man.
Papi Chocolate. I'm doing like a fader because it ain't no fader, so I gotta, you don't see me fading myself. Like, this is the whole move, man. Like, Papi Chocolate. And then I fade.
You doing your own special effects, man?
There ain't no button over here for the fade, you know what I mean? So I gotta do it myself, you know. I'm like Steady Lucas.
Yeah, that's a radio mix board. It's not a DJ mix board, man.
You know, we trying, we trying.
It's all good, man. How was your weekend, man?
My weekend was great. Huge shout out to my softball team, the Bailey Bunch. We won our game today 12-11.
All right.
Walk-off single by Eric number 2.
Okay.
So shout out to the whole team. It was a good time, really good fun. Exercise. It's good to get your exercise in.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to do my best and playing softball for about an hour and a half on Sundays. It's good exercise and it's fun.
I need to find something to do with I don't know what's going on with me, man.
You gotta find something to get into, bro.
Yeah,
like,
man, I gotta get. I still got the quarantine waiting on me. I'm still making excuses from like 2021.
Somebody told me your jumper might still be good. Your jumper still good? Maybe you might, hit the
I don't know, man.
No,
I don't know. I got to see, man.
You gonna be Tiger golf?
I got to see, man.
No.
I know somebody who do got a nice jumper though. My good friend Paul Reed, man. Just
Shout
got off a
Paul
FaceTime.
Reed.
Yeah, man. Just got off a FaceTime call with my man Paul Reed from the 76ers, man. Had to congratulate him for playing well.
Fresh off their win yesterday.
Yeah, man. Hopefully they give my homeboy some more playing time.
They need to.
And
y'all saw that between the legs play.
Let's just keep hoping that the Sixers, you know what I mean, keep proceeding, man. And listen, man. Everybody knows that Joel Embiid is the MVP, man.
Big time.
Everybody know that.
Big time.
Without a doubt.
So, you know, if he don't get it, man, we're going to have to do something about that, man.
I got them going all the way to the chip. I got them going there with the Lakers. I got the Lakers out west, and I got the Sixers out east. That's what I got.
I believe they can do it.
No.
I believe they
Shout out
can
to
do
my Knicks. I know my Knicks fans probably like, hey, Stevie, what's up about? But, you know, we got to be realistic. I feel like we could get past the first round on these Cavs, but then we got to play the Bucks. And us against Giannis, that probably ain't going to work out. So let's be realistic, you know. But
I had a good weekend, though, man.
How was yours?
The weekend was really nice, man. It was lit, man.
Party hardy?
Yeah. Started
boy.
with Thursday night at Chuck's Alibi.
Oh, my.
And it rolled right into to Friday night, you know, Fight Night Boxing with STB Management and R&B Promotions. It was crazy, man.
Oh, right here in the city?
Yeah, it was at 2300 Arena this time.
Nice.
Because, you know, we're usually in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
But we was right here in the hometown of Philly, man, and there was a lot of nice fights. And it was dope, man. And then right after that, rolled out to Dimensions. And then last night, bro. That's all I can say, man.
Shades of Exquisite
You
Saturday.
just really should have been there, man. Sold out Saturdays.
Sold out Saturdays.
And Down, man. Down is located downtown, and it's a dope spot, man. So I'm looking forward to going back because last night was crazy.
All right.
Good times, man. Good times. Shout out to my friend Jessica too, who's supposed. She better be listening too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody say they your friend, and then they don't even listen. How many of your friends don't listen, man?
A good amount of them.
I'm gonna start calling all my friends out, man. Every week, I'm gonna let them have it, man.
I've been on the air since November, right? And I still got people like, oh, what time is the show? Man, what you mean, man?
You didn't shut
it's like
the time is on the flyer.
Right.
We got a page. We got a YouTube channel.
Follow it.
You know what I'm
Make
saying?
sure you following that at the Blend.
If y'all really
105.7
love us and y'all really are friends, show us the proper love, man.
tune in.
That's all you gotta do.
We open up the lines. Call up.
And you know what my boy said? My one boy was like, man, I don't be in my car like that. Come on, man. Come on, man.
We got an app.
This the future, man. We got mobile apps,
We
man.
got an app.
Right.
Make sure you download the mobile app, 105.7
I don't be in my car like that, dog.
That's on
I
iOS
ain't trying to hear
and
that.
Google Play.
Carrying
So,
your phone with you at all times.
That's right, man. Download the app, tune us in. It's that simple.
let's get to some of these topics, and
Yeah.
then we gotta get to these commercials and the music. You know they want the music.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so real quick, big shout out to Daddy Yankee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gasolina is the first reggaeton song inducted into the National Recording Registry.
What year did that song come out?
We'll have to have Erica look that up. She'll get back to us on that one.
What's
But
that?
it's now
What's
inducted
that,
into
2004.
it's now
I
inducted
think
into
so.
the Library of Congress, right? Because it catapulted the Puerto Rican rapper into mainstream success and marked the beginning of the globalization of reggaeton. The song is among 25 recordings
Mhm.
and albums selected last Wednesday for preservation at the nation's audio history library. So that's major.
That's big.
That's big.
You know, I think Gasoline. I think that might have been the first reggaeton song that I ever heard. I think so for me.
I'm gonna go for me. It was Oye Mi Canto, which is that Noriega song.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That one.
It was a toss up between one of them two. But shout out to DJ Cure. You know what I'm saying? Our station's friend.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I mean? Because he's the one that introduced me to reggaeton.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I always give him his props, man, because that's real talk right there.
All right, keeping it in Latin news,
Yeah.
right? Big other shout out to UConn's Lu Lopez Senechal, which is the first Mexican-born player to be drafted by the WNBA. Her milestone comes a year after Avina Westbrook became the first Mexican-American to be drafted by the Minnesota Lynx. So yeah, another big win for the Latino community.
Nice,
right?
nice,
So it's the first Mexican-born player to be drafted by the WNBA. It opens up the door to more Mexican women to
Yes.
be able to try to make it and make a living out of themselves.
Right.
So big shout out to that.
Talk
I
about
think that's
legacy.
dope. I think that's real dope.
Yeah, spontaneous. We was just talking about history and that right there is legacy building. You know?
Facts.
A lot of people in athletics, they see the result, right? They see the WNBA draft, they see the draft, they see the money,
Yeah.
but they don't see what it takes to get there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
she
it's
she
a
put in
lot.
a lot of that work. She put in a lot of work to get there.
Right.
You might be hearing a voice like, who's that? That's our guest on the show right now. He's here early. That's Guy Still,
Yeah.
our motivational guy.
Yes.
We
sir.
need
Yes,
a
sir.
motivational
So-
speaker around here, man. My life messed up, man.
Yeah, he needs sage. He needs like
I'm
all
here.
that. But we're gonna get to him. But
I'm
before
here.
we get to this music, right? Grasshopper tacos and scorpion tamales are at the menu at one of America's best restaurants.
What?
Denver chef Jose Avila got some backlash after posting this insect-filled taco, but said dinners have killed and enjoyed the savory bug platters. He's trying to introduce the Aztec-influenced dishes in hopes of educating diners on pre-Hispanic cuisine from the Mayan and the era, I guess you would say, pardon me, from the Aztec era. So,
What would make anybody want to eat bugs, man? Unless if there's nothing else left to eat, I guess I ain't got a choice. But look, man.
might be great protein.
Caterpillars,
no calories.
man.
I'm good on that, man.
Nah, I'm cool.
No, it was
man.
scorpions. Scorpions tamales.
Scorpions?
Yeah, scorpions. No.
You see your man Lil Uzi just ate a cockroach.
Grasshoppers, no.
I'm cool off all
No.
that. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'll probably pass on
If
that.
it ain't chicken or steak,
I just probably take
I'm cool, man.
the taco and dip it in something probably. But I probably wouldn't want to eat that. But nah, I'm good.
You would try that?
No, only the taco shell. I just take it
Oh,
like as a
okay.
Tostito.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like a little Dorito
I
kind of
can't
sort
do
of
it,
deal.
man.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna do something
can't.
like that. Yeah, I ain't gonna eat that though.
Nah.
All right. Well, listen, man. You know what time it is.
I don't even like certain sushi, so I know that's going down for me, man. Shane, what's up, baby? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my peoples on the live check-in, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be doing a lot of shout-outs tonight, man. And we got my man Guy still in the building with us tonight, man. So he's going to get everybody on the right path, man. If you feel like your life has been down and you just feel like, you need someone to give you some motivation, you know what I mean? He's going to do that for you, hopefully. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
we here for you.
That's it, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Stay tuned and stay locked into Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega 105.7 FM. It's the blend, baby. Let's go. Philly, Jersey, and worldwide, y'all are now tuned into the hottest mix show on the planet. It's the blend, aka La Mezcla, on Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega 105.7 FM. You rocking with your boy DJ Spontane, aka.
Papi Chocolate.
That's right, man.
See the fader? You see the fader?
I see it, man. I see it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, a lot of things going on. We got a lot to talk about tonight, man. We got an action-packed show.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Music, vibes, you know what I'm saying? And listen, our guest tonight, he gonna get y'all right. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking behind the scenes. He trying to get me right, man, because, my life's a mess, but he trying to, we getting there, man.
Yeah, we here
Yeah.
for you. Listen, man, the unshakable movement. The unshakable movement is here for you.
That's
And
right.
Anything you guys need to get right, we here for it.
Okay, shout out to Guy still in the building.
Yes,
right.
sir.
Where you from, Guy? Tell them where you from.
Oh, I'm from Camden all day.
Hey, Camden, what's up? CMD.
Yeah, shout out
CMD's
to the
finest.
shout out to the city.
I got a lot of friends out Canada. Canada got love for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. For years, man, I used to do a Latin night at Savoy
Savoy, okay.
in Pensacola every Friday night. Me and my man Rombero. So, You know what I'm saying? Like, Jersey always had a lot of love for me, man. Shout out to all my peoples in South Jersey, man.
Camden ran deep in Savoy. bro.
They
I
sure
remember
enough
Savoy
did.
nights.
Oh, man. Those are some crazy nights. Awesome, man. Yeah, for sure.
Those
for
are
sure.
some very wild nights. And,
Yeah, man.
And the parking lot letouts were also very, very
All my
interesting.
peoples out there that's listening, y'all know what's up. When y'all hear Savoy, them Savoy nights, them Latin Fridays,
I was a part of those too.
man, I remember I used to pull up the line, used to be around the building.
Yeah.
Crazy. What got those days no more, man.
I was just thinking those Savoy nights. But
Yeah, Savoy nights are crazy, man. Shout out to my man Bass Drop on the check-in. What's up, Bass Drop? Yeah, man.
shout to Dylan, shout to Devin on the check-in. I see you, Devin. Devin said the Cy Young winner. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Devin's my shortstop.
Also got shout out to H&F Advisors. Also got a shout out to Orient Hookah Lounge. That's where you know what I'm saying? God, listen, if you want to pull up with me later, you know what I mean, on some chill
Okay.
stuff, you know what I'm saying? No hardcore partying, just a nice relaxing vibe.
Okay.
That's what I do when I pull up to Orient Hookah Lounge. And we also got a shout out to Las Casuelas, man, my favorite Mexican restaurant.
Yes. some
They
tacos.
sending us some tacos
Let's
tonight.
go.
I'm trying to tell you, them
Let's go.
tacos is crazy, man. I can't wait.
Those are the best tacos in all of Philly. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, for sure, man.
Tacos are amazing.
Shout out to my cousin on the check-in too, man. His Instagram, y'all. I ain't gonna put him out on blast on radio, but his Instagram, y'all, is the bus driver 215. So make sure y'all follow my cousin, man. My cousin Ryan. What's up? He's an Aries too, steady.
Hey, shout out to my Aries brother.
Yeah, he's
I'm
an
gonna
Aries
follow
too,
you
man.
after the show. I got you after the show.
Yeah.
All right, so Guy, tell us what led you to motivation?
Oh man,
What got
listen,
you?
I've been in this education and community business for about 17 years now, man. And
Mhm.
I was telling Spontane earlier, I said, you know, being a Latin male and knowing in my city that I come up in, lacking a lot of men in the household, it really, really hit home for me and put me on the front line, right? And as it got more serious as far as being engaged in these children's lives,
Mhm.
I started to see that not only the kids, but adults and the people throughout that I was coming across just needed that uplifting encouragement throughout life. You know what I mean? Like we get down on ourselves, and like I was telling you, you know, we get caught up in where we're at, right? The trouble in where we're at, and not so much thinking about where we're going, right?
Yeah.
Where we can go and what we got to do to get there.
Right.
And I think that that's big for me. You know, I'm a solution type of guy.
Mhm.
And so that the motivation and encouragement that I've been able to give to people is just let's look toward the future. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So
So let me ask you this, man. Like, was this something that just happened? Was it an overnight thing that called you to want to be, you know, like a motivational speaker, or was it a gradual thing, like of things happen over time, or you know, like it was just instant?
yeah, I wouldn't say it was overnight, right? I met this young man who was already speaking to people his testimony about his son having trisomy 21 and leukemia, and him documenting the journey that they took on survival, right? The atmosphere they built. And so already speaking to him and his testimony and his family, you know, you try to find that spirit that you're aligned with, right? And so
Yeah.
me and him, that's like my brother now. And over the years, we've been able to speak to so many people nationally, internationally about not just that testimony, but just uplifting and encouraging based on whatever somebody brings to us, whatever testimony somebody brings to us, because everybody's testimony is different.
Right.
So it's taken some time, but listen, I finally found my purpose, and I think once you know you found your purpose,
Yeah.
go 2 feet in.
That's what I'm talking about.
Feel me? Go 2
That's a
feet in.
good thing.
And I think, you know, it doesn't matter what age you are, man. We all, you know, could use someone that brings some motivation to our lives, man. I remember, you know, not too long ago, I had a chance to, you know, kick it with Bobby Brown, right?
Right.
And a good friend of mine used to be like his, you know, head of security and whatnot. So, you know, I was getting a chance to chill with Bobby Brown in New Edition. And it was this chick that was around us all the time. So I said, Bobby, you know, what's the John? He said, oh, that's my life coach.
Right,
I'm like,
right.
life coach? What's that? He said, you know, listen, man, you know, like I've been through a lot, you know, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of tragedies in my life, and you know, she just kind of keeps me on the straight, you know,
Yep.
like whenever I feel like I'm falling off, you know, my life coach is right there, you know, to pick me back up.
Absolutely. Listen, man, and shout out to our life coach, because coaches need a coach too.
Yeah.
Meg King. You know, shout out to my man, my business partner, Kenneth Thomas,
Yeah.
aka Kenny Clutch, who's my coach at times, right?
Nice.
Like I said, you got to be aligned and surround yourself with those people that are going to support you and pick you up when times get rough. We don't have the answers. We don't have all the answers. But what they do is they supply us with tools, and we supply the world with tools
Yeah.
to pick them up, dust yourself off, and let's get going. You know what I mean? Let's get going. Not stay stagnant, not stay still. I run into gentlemen like Stills, and let me tell you something, man. He picks me up at times. We go through it. Where we at, we go through it.
Right.
But you know what? He picks me up too.
No
And
doubt.
so being around people like that, surrounding yourself with people like that, bro, that's important.
Now you mentioned that you're a coach as well, right?
Yes, sir. I coach one of the assistant coaches for Eastside High,
Okay.
formerly known as Woodrow Wilson High School football, and then I'm the head coach of the Tigers baseball team.
Nice, man. And what is your main goal that you try to get across to the athletes that you coach?
That is bigger than ball. That
Yeah.
is bigger than ball. Like for me, the relationship
Yeah.
is so important. The respect, the trust, those life lessons, right?
Yeah.
Because I want to coach not just a championship baseball player or football player. I want to coach a champion at life, right? I want to teach you those lessons, or I want to make sure you don't hit the same roadblocks that I hit. We was
Right.
talking about that earlier too. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean?
Absolutely.
Those lessons are important for those youth that are trying to find their way. Listen, at that age of high school, that's where they're on that fence,
Yeah.
right? And so just one thing you say could change their life, and I think that's the biggest thing for me. Let them know, look, what's life after ball look like for you?
Right.
You know, I want you to understand this is not, you don't just represent yourself, you represent your family. You know what I mean? You represent your present and your future.
Yeah.
So it's different things that I like to get across as far as relationship is concerned. Yeah, that's big to me.
Nice. A lot of people don't know, man, that my co-host Steady Stills actually works at the school as well.
Yep.
And Steady, why don't you tell the people kind of like what you do, man? Because you don't talk about it a lot, man. But you know, and you know, it's needed, man. So people know that we do have lives outside of radio. You do other things, man. And you're a big motivation to some of these kids, man, in the school. So talk about that a little bit.
It's ironic because guys here, and I don't really talk too much about like what I do. Every now and then I might say something here or there.
Yeah.
But I try not to, because sometimes it distracts the kids. But shout out to all the kids over at McGraw Elementary. It's been an interesting ride for me for that. It's my first go around being inside of a building, like with the children, I guess you'll say. And it was interesting seeing all their personalities, how some of them can come off, I guess you would say, or come
Right.
across. But then understanding some of what they go through.
Yeah.
Just hearing certain stories, I ain't gonna put no stories out because it's personal things between the students and myself, but just hearing some of their hardships,
Yeah.
them it just being hard for them to even get to school,
Yeah.
like based upon certain things that's going on in their parents' lives. And then it makes me look at them in a different way. I might have looked at them in a different way initially, right? Because I'm just like, why are you acting this way particularly? But then I just start to understand from a deeper perspective, like why. And then I just try to do my best.
Yeah.
I'm a dad, of course, right? Everybody knows I've talked about my daughter Amy, summa cum laude, graduate Rutgers, getting her master's next month.
Shout out to that.
That's a beautiful thing.
My daughter Annabelle Rowan, my son Alex, he's still in high school right now. But I'm big on education. I'm big on the kids having a career so they can make money and they can live successful and fun lives. Because you don't have no fun if you're broke.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the fact of it. If you ain't got no money, you ain't got no fun with life.
Gotta have money if you want some money.
Anything. But I use my kids as an example, and I also, of course, use the success I've had from being on TV and radio, the success I've been able to share with you, Spontane, the success I've been able to share with Hip Hop since 1987. Shout out to my guy Rick, Brock, and the other people involved as well. The positions and the rooms and the backstages and the green rooms that I've been able to be around, and the kids like to hear the stories, and then I try to give them a real life educational speech about maybe what they're doing, and then try to reference that with what I was doing, and would I be in those positions if I was particularly acting this particular way? Probably not, right? So for me to be able to get these doors open, and this access given to me, I have to be a particular way, and that is moving in the right direction. That's being respectful. That's being ethically correct, and things like that of that nature. You know what I mean? So, but that's all, bro. You know what I mean? It's cool being a teacher. It's interesting. I like it. You're not around. Maybe you should be a teacher, bro. Then we can hang out together. We can be like together again. You could be like the gym teacher, bro, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, and then we can make it work. You know what I
I'd
mean?
be a ratchet teacher, man. I tell you, it'd be like, the kids would probably think I'm one of their homies, man.
God, he can hang out with Ramirez.
They'd be like,
Yep,
they'd be like, man,
that'd be a good pair.
did you see Mr. Patterson's Jordans today?
Yeah.
He had them Jordans. Man, they would love me though, man. Well, maybe one day we'll see, man.
Now that
We
you
don't.
say
I don't
that,
know.
think
I don't
about
know.
that.
I don't know what the future holds.
Think
you know what
about
I'm saying? We
that.
don't
You
know.
would be coming in. This guy's like Gucci, Tom Ford, YSL. Like you'd be coming in. The hallway would be smelling all like you from one end of the hallway to the other
Man,
end of the
listen,
hallway.
man.
Spine's
If-
different.
if-
Hey,
if-
man, come by and visit.
If I can motivate them in a good way, man, then you know what I'm saying.
should
Ain't nothing wrong with smelling good, right, Erica?
Absolutely.
That's right.
You know, it's nothing wrong with smelling good, looking your best. When you look your best, you do your best.
Hey, there it is.
But you should come to
Because
the
I
school.
remember Michael Jordan. They used to they'd be like, man, you had the best sneakers and all. He and his thing was, man, if I felt like if I looked good on the court, then you know what I'm gonna play good.
Right.
You look like a bum, you're gonna be a bum. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta get it together, baby.
You got put up to the school. I feel you're a past
Yeah.
artist, actor,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Too Fast, Too Furious,
Yeah.
TV shows. I think you should
Mhm.
come to school and talk to some of the students up there, give them some motivation.
That would be nice, man. We're gonna have to set that up, man.
We got career week coming up.
We're gonna
I
set
think
that
we're gonna
up.
have to put you on.
There you go, man. There you go.
Bring your turntables, DJ for them.
Yeah, that would be nice,
Give the
man.
kids like a free set, you know what I mean?
I'm all for it,
There
man.
you go.
I'm
Pro
all
bono,
for
do
it.
some pro bono work.
Hey, listen, man. We want y'all to stay tuned and stay locked in, man. To Philly's #1 Latin radio station. Tonight we got guys still in the building with us, motivational
Yep.
speaker, coach, teacher.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? All that, man. And he's just spreading positivity, positive vibes amongst everybody and all our listeners, and we all need that.
I love it.
We need that, man.
Yes,
I'm
I do.
out the building because I'm going to get these tacos from Las Cazuelas, my favorite Mexican restaurant. You know what I'm saying? But we will be back, so stay tuned, man, and stay locked in. Don't go nowhere, y'all. It's The Blend right here on Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega, 105.7 FM. Oh! Philly, Jersey, and worldwide, y'all are now tuned into the hottest mix show on the planet. It's The Blend, a.k.a. La Mezcla, on Philly's #1 Latin radio station.
Late Mescla.
Stop, man.
That's another one.
Stop.
Add that one to the list.
Hey, let's put that in the bloopers list, man. Y'all tuned into the hottest mix show on the planet. It's The Blend, a.k.a. La Mezcla, on Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega 105.7 FM. Stead, talk to me.
I'm rocking with my boy, DJ Poppy Chocolate.
Hey, man,
Oh,
we
man.
make mistakes around here, man. We're human,
It's live
man.
radio. It happens.
We human, man. We in the studio tonight, man. We got our special guest with us tonight, Mr. Guys.
Guys still in the building from Camden.
Hey, y'all related? Steady still, guys still?
No.
Sound familiar? Okay, I'm just,
relation,
you know.
no relation.
All right, okay. Y'all just work together.
We just work together.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Steady, man, talk to the people, man, and just let them know a little bit, of y'all background and how you guys met. Let's start off there.
Oh, well, I got a chance to teach over at McGraw Elementary, and
Mhm.
Guy is,
Shout out to Camden.
that's big facts, shout out to East Camden especially.
Yeah, shout out to
Um,
Master McGraw.
And Guy is one of the deans of the school,
Mm.
as well. So, we get to talk, every now and then in the hallway or the teacher's lounge. And whenever I'm having a situation with a child that I can't resolve, I gotta call the bat line. I gotta call the bat line.
Guy to the rescue.
Yeah.
Guy to the rescue.
Right.
But we try to work, well together, good communication.
Yeah.
I definitely understand the role that he has and the stress that he also has. So I try my best to help him out at times, whenever I can,
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, I appreciate him, man. It's the school culture, because that's what I am, a dean of school culture. So not specifically with behaviors, but just making sure the joy and humor is in the building.
Yeah.
And it definitely with Stills, we definitely get a lot of laughs in the building. The joy and humor is up, not down, down. You
Facts.
already know.
Yes,
He's a funny guy,
He's
man.
a funny dude.
Yeah.
He is.
I gotta make it interesting.
So what are some of the things, man, that you feel, that's important, that's missing in our schools, man, especially like in the inner city schools? Like, what do you think is missing, man?
Yeah, I think male presence.
Mm-hmm.
I think consistency.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
not in and out, not come to visit, come to stay. I serve a purpose that is more visual than anything else, right? And I say that to say this. I'm from Camden. Went, got a journalism degree, worked in Manhattan for 3.5 years, but then came back 17 years ago and have been giving back ever since.
Okay.
So the give back to where we started is missing, right? We need that, not only that male presence, but that give back, right, to where we come from, right? That's the only thing that's gonna have those that are there say, if you did it,
Yeah.
then I can do it, right?
Right.
It's
Yep.
not just a cliche, you don't just want that to be a cliche. You wanna be a representation of that, and that's what I am.
Right.
Come back, the give back, the personal investment is important.
Another question I had is, do you think that like the school's curriculum needs to change, or do you think it's okay the way that it is?
Well, different schools have different curriculums, but I'll tell you, it can always use an upgrade. I mean,
Okay.
just even as a personal development, motivational speaker, personally, we can always get better, right?
Right.
And so, different people, it's subjective, because some people might say, well, this curriculum or this school teaches just for the test. This school teaches life skills. I'm a advocate for the life skills
Yes.
model, right?
That was my next question. actually.
Yeah, that's the life skills model, because they need to know how important life is, right?
Right.
And the real world is, right? Yes, we have vocational schools that teach those that vocational curriculum, but I think those life skills classes, personal development is ingrained in that, right? And being able to know what to do and how to do it before you get there.
Yeah.
Right? We in my era, we run into a lot of I did it so you can do it, but I needed to see it for myself. And if we can drop those seeds in a little earlier,
Yeah.
that's what makes it work. That's what makes it special. And I think that an upgrade in curriculum in that way might really help.
I'm very interested in attending you guys' career day, and one of the main reasons why is because, like, when I was growing up, there really wasn't a thought of being a DJ or entertainer like as a career. People would always tell you, you're not gonna make it, or the chances of you making it are so slim, or pick something else, and I just stuck with my guns.
Yeah.
And and it happened to work. It by far wasn't easy.
Right.
And but I like to talk to the youth, man, because I like to motivate them and let them know, man, if you stay the course and you put in the work,
Yep.
and you stay focused, you can make it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna add to that, right? DJ or entertainer. Sometimes people think of that just being just that, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You are spontaneous. You are a brand,
Absolutely.
right? In hip hop, in the culture that we live in, you're not just building what you do. You're building who you are.
Absolutely.
And so, building who you are means you're building a brand. You are your own brand.
Right.
Every day you come. And so, speaking to kids and allowing them to know that early, it teaches them that respect, that humility, that patience, that perseverance. Right? You're going to see issues, problems, things that trip you up. But it's not about getting tripped up. It's what you do after you get tripped up, right?
Right.
How do you handle yourself, right? So there goes that character piece.
Right.
And personal development is so important. Those are the types of classes and lessons that need to be ingrained in our curriculums in an early age.
Yeah.
So,
Do you think, like, or let me ask you this: how early do you think we should be teaching our kids about real life things?
Mm.
Because, like, when I think about when I went to school and we didn't learn about taxes.
mhm,
We didn't learn about how to invest money.
mhm,
No type of financial literacy was taught at all.
mhm, mhm.
So I feel like by the time you're a senior, let's just keep it real. Everyone is not going to go to college,
Right.
and that's fine.
100%.
That's fine.
Yep.
But where are they learning? Okay, since I'm not choosing this path, I'm choosing this path. But I need to know how to buy a house.
Mhm,
I need to know the proper way to purchase a car.
mhm.
I need to know where to invest my money, how to invest my money.
Right.
So, like, when do you think that these things should be taught? Because me personally, I think they should be taught at an early age.
Yeah, me and Stills, we're at an elementary school, right? And I
Mhm.
would say our fourth graders are catching on quite early. I
Mhm.
mean, all our kids are growing up real fast.
Yeah.
I think those lessons on finance, I would say seventh, maybe sixth grade, right?
Mhm.
But we got life lessons that need to be taught to fourth graders,
Yeah.
third graders. You know what I
Mhm,
mean? They're
mhm.
growing up so fast.
Yeah.
And the thing is, there's a lot more freedoms that we didn't have as kids that they have now, and those freedoms allow them for too much free time,
Mhm.
idle hands, or the devil's playground. And I say this: we need to give them more responsibility at an early age. And I'm not talking about babysitting and stuff like that. I'm talking about responsibility over themselves and their things and how they handle themselves, right?
Right.
So those life lessons are important. I would say we need to start teaching them real life lessons maybe 4th, 5th grade. When we
Mhm.
come to finance, making money,
Mhm.
and making it a visual thing,
Yeah.
I would say 7th, 8th grade, right before high school. Because honestly, those years in high school go by just like that.
They absolutely do.
Right?
They do.
And I think that as we give them more responsibility over themselves and,
Mhm.
and helping them to understand, what did you say earlier? You look good, you play good.
That's right.
You look good, you learn good.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Stamp that.
Yep.
You come in there looking good, you know what I mean? Collar down. You don't have to have the best and the brightest fashion, right?
Mhm.
But button your shirt up, tuck your shirt in, pull your collar down, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? We have a lot of kids that wear hoodies
Mhm.
in the summer. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
where did this fashion come from?
I don't know.
I'm hot
That's
looking
the
at
young
you.
bull stuff,
Yeah,
man.
I'm
I
hot
don't know what
looking
they
at
be
you.
on, man.
Right. But I mean, just those lessons, just to say, hey, this is what respect is,
Yeah.
right? Those types of things need to be done real early.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I just think, like, as I look back, right, at my past, and like where a lot of us would be had we had those lessons early on. We fumbled the ball. All of us have, trying to find our way.
Right.
But I'm just, just thinking to myself, like, man, if we were taught those things at an early age, like, where would a lot of us be?
Mhm.
In a whole lot better situations
Yes.
than we have. Or some people figured it out, but we probably would have figured it out a lot sooner in life.
Yep.
You
It's
know.
facts.
Well, let's get back to the music, man. And we still got a lot more to talk about,
A lot
more
more.
topics, and God still is going to be here with us for the remainder of the night. So we
Yeah.
got a lot to talk about, man. So stay tuned, y'all, right here at Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega, 105.7 FM. Yeah.
Stay woke.
That was my joint too, man. I'm drinking and Red Bull. That's my joint, man.
I mean, I can chop it down. You keep going, I got you.
Nah, man, I can't sing, man.
Uh,
It's a club classic, though, one of my favorites, you know what I'm saying? That's what I love about this show, man. You never know what you're gonna hear, bro. Like, it's the blend. We play reggae, we play reggaeton, dembow, R&B,
Funny story though.
classics.
Every time you would play this in the club,
Yeah.
and Bazooka Tito was
Yeah.
and Bazooka Tito would just look at you.
Yeah.
He'd just look at you with that look like, you playing this Red Bull, this
Yeah.
vodka and Red Bull.
Yeah, that was one of our sponsors, man. You know what I'm saying? We had our own energy drink.
Yes, we
You
did.
know what I'm saying?
As
Even
well.
though I still played that song, though, you know what I mean? It's almost like the equivalent of like when a ball player is signed to Nike,
Right.
and then you catch him wearing like Adidas or something. It was a funny story, man. Everybody knows how close I am to AI, man. AI is my man, and everybody knows that AI is signed to Reebok. But every time I used to run into Chuck, man, he used to have Air Force Ones on. I used to grind him up about that, man. It was funny, man. Funny, man.
I always laugh because we would get cases of this like bazooka stuff, like cases and cases.
Yeah.
And then we would hit the club and this spawn be playing. Like,
I'm drinking rum and Red Bull.
And he would just look at the booth and look at me and just be like,
Right.
That was
Right.
funny, man.
Good times though, man.
All the time.
Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all tune into the hottest show on the planet. It's The Blend, a.k.a. La Mezcla on Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega 105.7 FM. Tonight's guest, my man, Guy's still in the building with us. Talking school talk, man, and, just all around positive stuff, man.
Yeah, I
Kick
want
it
to
to
thank you
him.
for coming out, man. I appreciate you taking time out your day, coming down here to the station,
Hey, man, appreciate you.
giving us all that motivation. Spawn needs a life coach. I might want to exchange.
Yeah, I definitely need
information.
somebody to just
Yeah.
roll around with me, man.
Got you.
Don't do that, man. No.
No, Spawn, no!
I know she's thick, man, but
No! No!
she's crazy.
Yeah, like that.
I got issues, man. I'm working on myself, man. We're never too old to work on ourselves, right?
Absolutely.
I'm a work in progress
Yes.
every day, man.
Every single
I'm
day.
trying to better myself, man.
That's right.
I'm gonna get there, man.
Yeah.
Shout outs. Real quick.
Yeah.
I gotta give a shout out to Daddy Yankee. Yes,
Yeah. Daddy Yankee?
Daddy Yankee. Because Daddy Yankee actually liked my Twitter post.
Ooh,
Nah, man.
Yes.
No, listen, steady.
I'm trying to tell you.
Steady, wait. I know you think it's Daddy Yankee.
No, it's really him though.
No, they're giving blue checks to everybody, man.
Oh no, he got a yellow one. It's different.
No, I don't. No, it's not. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
you got.
Not
hit up by someone.
Instagram. On Twitter, we on
You
Twitter.
probably got hit up by his cousin that live on 5th Street.
From
Yeah.
Florida? No, somebody from Florida, from the Bronx, probably.
Yeah.
No, but really him. Shout out to Daddy Yankee. He gave me my like. I appreciate it. Actually, I was congratulating him on the Congress.
That's what's up.
And then-
I got a Daddy Yankee story.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm probably one of the few people that have it because you're not getting too close to that dude.
Not at all.
But I remember like years ago. Actually, this is funny because that actually happened at Savoy.
Okay.
So years ago, shout out to Kings of Club, my man Alex and Junior. They had bought Daddy Yankee to Savoy, and I remember.
Remember that.
Yeah, listen.
I remember this.
It's crazy because I remember when they was talking about it, and I was like, "Y'all are bringing Daddy Yankee where? You bringing Daddy Camden,
Yeah.
North Philly, Savoy?
Yeah,
you
right in the
bringing
middle.
Daddy Yankee here?"
Right.
He's like, "Yeah, man." I'm like, "Man, you better have about 100 security, man." So I remember getting to Savoy that night, probably about 20 or 30 security. I'm like, this
Ain't enough.
is not going to go well. I just felt everybody was there. Everybody I remember Danny Garcia was there. I don't even know if Danny was a champion yet, but Danny was there. Everybody was there. Man, it was wall to wall, jam packed. People from Camden, Philly. People came from New York.
Wow.
It was crazy, right? So I remember being on stage and I just felt this energy like, man, this is gonna go left, man. But everything was cool. A lot of people thought he wasn't gonna show. Daddy Yankee gets there, takes the stage.
Oh my.
Bro, it was like you could feel the building like shaking.
Burned it down.
Oh, he was burning it down, right? I say about maybe 15, 20 minutes into his performance,
It was over.
the crowd was burning it down. Like I seen dudes on stage with Daddy Yankee like they was his hype man. I'm like, what are you doing? How you jumping on stage with Daddy Yankee, man? Yo, you cannot bring Daddy Yankee to Philly and Camden and put him on that small stage. I know they wanted to and they tried.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, see security guard pick Daddy Yankee up and
Go.
he was gone. I'm ducking bottles, bottles going, chairs is going crazy. It was wild, right? So this is the funniest thing. I go to the side to try to get away from the melee, and I see people running outside. There's cops is out there with dogs and everything. People running. I seen somebody running across the parking lot with a plant. Somebody took one of the plants that they had in the club.
Wow.
And then someone else, I swear on everything I love, ran outside with the cash register
What?
for one of the bars.
Wow.
Yo, the funniest. I wish social media existed back then, man. Oh, it was hilarious, man. I mean, it was crazy, man. To make it out of that was a crazy night. I'm gonna have to bring Kings of Club up here to talk about that one.
Yeah,
that
we
night.
need that.
That was a crazy
That's
night.
a funny story.
Yeah, funny Daddy Yankee story, man. Well, yo, could you imagine if we actually got the chance to talk to Daddy Yankee and see if he remembers that? I'm pretty sure he do.
He might. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna tag him with some of this footage, or you know what I mean.
That's
Let's
great.
see-
It was
let's
a
see if
fun
we can-
story, man.
Let's see if we can stretch that like out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. We
Alright.
got visitors or something?
No. We good.
All right.
No, I just had to double check real quick. You know,
Crazy stuff going on in this building tonight, man. I don't
might
know,
be like
man.
ghost things moving around here, so I had to double check. But shout out to everybody tuned in. Make sure you're following us on YouTube. The Blend 1057.
Shout out to everybody on my live. You know, we appreciate. Listen, me and Steady appreciate the support, man. And what most of y'all don't understand, man, this is a real FM station. We are actually live. We
This
do
is
this.
commercial
We do
radio.
this show live every Sunday. So you know, if you guys want to shout out, if you guys know artists that are trying to promote their music, you know, this platform is for y'all. You know what I'm saying? For us black and brown people, man. It's for. Well, I mean, it's for all of us, but preferably, you know, our people, man. It's for our folks. Guy, you
We're
mixed,
here.
right?
Use
Yes. My
Yeah.
father's black. My mother's Puerto Rican. Yep.
See that, man? That's just like Petey, man. Petey's mixed too.
Yes, he is.
Yes, indeed, man. So what was it like, you know, growing up, you know, being from both cultures?
Man, you spend a lot of time trying to find yourself when
Mhm.
you're a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, you have that growing up in the city, growing up in the hood,
Mm-hmm.
trying to find your way in that aspect. But then at the same time, there's just two different lanes that you have to find that center space.
Mhm.
And I think it was fulfilling just because it wasn't easy, right? And
Yeah.
ain't nothing that's worth it easy.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and I'm always being identified as Italian because I'm light skinned, or
Mm-hmm.
you know, maybe Puerto Rican sometimes.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, right. I'm saying it just for us stills,
I know the
But,
feeling. Trust me.
but no, I think that I appreciated it because I got the best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Nice. And so you said your mother's Puerto Rican, right?
Yes,
So growing up, like when your mother was cleaning the house, man, was she playing like the salsa
Yes.
music and all the classics and stuff?
100%.
So you grew up on all that?
Yes, sir. Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
That's just what it was. I mean, if I wasn't playing a high school football game,
Yeah.
I was helping her clean, and she
Mhm.
was definitely cooking dinner at she started at 12 o'clock. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? Those type of mamas.
Typical
but-
Hispanic mother.
Absolutely.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely grew up on the south side. They didn't get a lot of Mark Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Mark Anthony. I'm a big fan.
Now was Pops playing like the Temptations and all the
He
Motown
was.
stuff and
He
all
was.
that?
No,
So
he
you
was.
had best of both worlds,
Best
man.
of both worlds. Yes, sir. Yep.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Nice. So like, who were some of the musical artists that you know were your favorites growing up?
Coming up had to be Big, Pop,
Mhm.
Jay.
Yep.
You know, I don't like to be cliche like everybody else, but
Mhm.
definitely those are definitely some artists that played a big role in my growing up
Yeah.
and showing me, you know, that like I said earlier, if they can do it, then I can do it.
hmm Let me ask you this question. Now, when we were coming up, right, in our era of hip hop, you know, I felt like more positive rap was cutting through.
Uh-huh.
You know, because you had artists like Public Enemy,
Mhm.
KRS-One,
Mhm.
X-Clan, and that were like, you know, they were national artists,
Mhm.
right?
100%.
And I feel like we got, you know, a chance to take in the gangster stuff and the
Mhm.
party stuff,
Right.
but also we got a chance to learn stuff from groups like Big Daddy Kane,
Yep.
KRS-One,
Yep.
Public Enemy, right? How do you think, you know, it stands today? Do you think that they do a good job of balancing out, you know, positive rap mixed with, you know, the negative stuff that we hear all the time? Or do you think we need that to be a little bit more on the forefront?
Yeah, I definitely think positivity needs to be in the forefront. I
Yeah.
think it's a lot of what is getting me recognized now,
Mm-hmm.
right? When you talking KRS and you talking Public Enemy, you talking Kane, you're not just talking positivity, you talking community. You're
Yeah.
talking about educating you
Mm-hmm.
in a way of not just dumbing down anything. And I think a lot of what is now is very lacking something foundationally,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Lacking that teaching aspect, right?
Mhm.
And so yeah, well, while there may be some tracks that are out there that do that, I think right now we're missing a large scale, like a movement. That was a
Yeah.
movement we talked
Yeah.
about back in
Yeah,
our day. That was a movement.
Facts.
We need that same movement, because we all know in here that the group that they're talking to, the kid is different.
Yeah.
The parents are different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
generation is different. There's more of a need that we need to fill,
Mhm.
right?
I agree.
In entertainment,
Yeah.
right? Because this is we're who they look at, right?
True.
And
True.
we're who they listen to. So.
Yeah, I think like for me personally, it's definitely needed, man, because there's a lot of single homes. It is it's not a lot of fathers in the home, and there's not parents that are teaching them that this is just music.
Right.
That's why you see a lot of the youth make poor decisions because of this music that they listening to. You know what I'm saying? Like. Like when I was listening to Wu-Tang Clan or any of the groups from back then, or Redman, I didn't want to come home and smoke a pound of marijuana. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew the difference of, okay, this is just music.
Right.
But it seems like today, with the sipping syrup and the popping pills and everything that that they talk about in music, it seems like the youth just it's cool wanting to do that.
Right. I think that when you look at artists, not today, but you look at what's happening in our hip hop culture today, right? The spotlight needs to be on the Nas, the Kendrick, the Lupe that have taken their music to universities and put it into a curriculum and being able to like I said, plant those seeds,
Yeah.
right? Because let's face it, in college, kids have already kind of made their decision what they want to do and what direction they're going to go, right? That's why what we're talking about is these mainstream tracks that are out now that are speaking to elementary, middle, and high school kids. Those are the ones that need to take responsibility over building up our community. Not just our youth, because honestly, like I said, there's adults that need this too.
Yeah.
So, they need to get a big push in. If there's any artists out there that are listening to me, get that big push in to uplift, encourage, inspire people to be unshakable.
Yes. Now now that you say that, man, like I'm gonna put this out there. Before we get out of here tonight, anybody that's on my live or anybody that's out there listening, especially artists, I challenge y'all to get us a positive record, something that can uplift the community and just a real nice positive record. And I promise you, if you give us a positive record, mixed and mastered, we will get you on the show, give you an interview, talk about it, because I really feel like our community, especially Philadelphia, it needs it.
Hey, 100%.
Bad.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Tri-state,
Yes,
definitely.
tri-state. Yep, I agree, man. So is there any parting words, Guy? Because we're definitely going to have you back, man.
Yeah, I would love to be back. I appreciate y'all having me. I mean, listen, I definitely want to shout out.
Camden, man, you
Listen,
CMD, baby.
Absolutely, we family. Yes, absolutely, we family. Listen,
Family.
man, I want to shout out Kenny Clutch, my business partner. I want to shout out the Shift Maker family, the Unshakable family. All the people that I'm connected to, I really, are special in my journey of doing this, because I don't do this just for me, right? I definitely get a feeling inside, a fire inside to do it more, but I do it for you.
That's
I
right.
do it for you. So shout out to everybody that I've been able to impact, and everybody who has impacted me over the years to take me to this level.
That's right.
Yeah.
I just want to shout out to Las Casuelas for the tacos. Thank you, they were delicious as always.
Yes, those tacos were amazing.
100%.
Shout out to my guy Mina, man, Orient Hookah Lounge, best hookah lounge in the city, man. Catch us there. And I want H&F Advisors, man. Hey, if you're trying to get your credit right, you're trying to buy a house, whatever you're trying to do, man, make sure y'all hit them up, because they'll help y'all out. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to shout out to my few friends, my friend Alex, my friend Jess, people that tuned in tonight. Let's see if we can get them to tune in every week.
Yep.
Because our friends, consistency.
That's what we need.
They need to be listening every week. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Right.
Shout out to the Mega family. Shout out to Bad Boy.
Yes.
Mekla.
Shout out to all my CMD people, my Trenton people, my Burlington County people as well that are tuned in. Shout out to all my friends in New York City that tune in as well.
Yeah.
We're in different states too. We got
Yeah,
friends
man.
in different states. Shout out to all my friends in Miami too that tune in. Appreciate y'all.
We not no ghetto station. We got a mobile app.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can hear us wherever.
iOS or Google Play if you got an Android.
That's right. Erica, you got any shout outs? We never let Erica kick those shouts out. You got any shout outs?
No, I'm good.
No?
No, shout out
No.
to you guys.
Man, okay.
Oh,
Thanks
we
for
got
having
a
me.
shout out. They shouted us out. Yeah,
You know,
that's what I'm talking about.
listen, I got to shout out to my man Chris, my man Red, down at Club Down, downtown Philly. That was lit last night. I had a great time, and thank y'all for having me, and I look forward to coming back next month, because that was a crazy party last night.
Shout out to Jay. Shout out to my man Rick Dange. Hip hop since 1987's own Rick Dange.
Rick, what's up, man? We got to sit down, man. Hip hop since 1987. We got to talk, baby.
Yeah, we gotta have a conversation. Hip hop since 1987. We gotta do some teamwork.
They don't never cover me, man.
No?
I got like a nobody.
Nah. If
I
Rick
did
was
some
here,
dance too,
look,
man.
If Rick was here, he'd be like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Mhm.
You know, that's how Rick talks.
Shout out to STB Management and R&B Promotions, man. Next boxing match is, I believe, Atlantic City at the Showboat, and I believe it's May 20th.
I like boxing fights. Can I get
Yeah,
some?
you guys, you need to come.
You know what?
You need to come.
Can we get some tickets to give up? Can we
Sure.
get on the show?
You know what? We're gonna have Lowe's come up.
Yes.
STB Management.
Time to bring some tickets
You know
out
what I'm
there.
saying?
Do a-
R&B
do a call
promotions.
in, right? Have a call in and do some tickets.
Yeah,
away. Come on,
and
man.
we're gonna really set that off.
Yeah.
Give some tickets away
Let's
and
give
all
back
that.
to the people. I like giving back to the people. You know, I like
What's
that.
up? Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, and you know, also with that said, shout out to my girl Check over at Soul of a Child, where
Yeah.
they work on empowering apparel.
Mhm.
Shout out to my man Cody over at Reboot Construction, where they not just building buildings, but they building students and lives.
There you have it.
Nice.
Make sure y'all follow me, man, on Instagram at DJ Spontane Official, and steady give them the YouTube.
At 105.7.
Do
Let me try again.
you know the YouTube?
Pardon me. At the blend.
Do you know the
105.7
tube?
FM. Yes. Make sure you follow my Instagram too, the blend 105.7 FM. Make sure you check our link in our bio on Instagram. Our YouTube page is connected right there. You can click the link in the bio, go check out our content, go check out our previous interviews. We got all the Spontaneous bloopers up there. Everything's up there. Go check it out.
I'm just everybody that's listening. I'm looking for a new dog too.
A new dog.
Yeah, I'm keeping my dog, but I'm
Okay.
looking for another dog.
Oh, you should have told me there was a dog around in my.
Please don't be hitting my DMs with no ghetto dogs, no dog that's mixed with like 20 breeds. I don't come. Listen, y'all, I want a dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Still
really want to
good.
pay a lot.
Yeah.
Look out for me. You know what I'm saying? And just make sure you get me a nice breed. That's all I got to say, man. I'm out of here, man. You know what I'm saying?
We out of here. Let's
That's
go.
it, man. We getting right to the music, y'all. So
That's
stay
it.
tuned. We still got some music to play. And make sure y'all tune in, man, right here. Same station, same time. It's The Blend, a.k.a. La Mezcla, on Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega, 105.7 FM. Shout out to the baby mamas out there. Oh! Gang, gang. Now that's how you end the show, man. That's how you do it.